One key area that coaches might like to think about in terms of mental framework and training is this area of confidence. I think it's possibly one of the most important elements of high levels of performance, because we can do the training, we can put ideas into people's head, but as we've mentioned, when pressure kicks in, things change. And the best players are likely to perform at a high level if they are confident, if they feel good about themselves. So one of the key things a coach has to do is create an environment where people feel confident. And there are many ways to make people feel confident. First of all is clearly understanding what the coach wants of you, understanding what is needed within the game. So becoming a student of the game is a key element of being a confident player. Then it's the way in which we create the environment about that player that makes them feel good about themselves. And one key thing to think about is the way in which we give feedback, particularly on the positive. It's very easy as a coach to pick out the low-hanging fruit, those things players didn't do well. The interesting thing is that if we constantly give feedback on what they're not doing well, their confidence tends to drop, their self-esteem goes down with it, and as a result, the things they're actually good at, they tend to drop as well. I'd like you to think in a slightly different way. When you're giving feedback, when you're giving coaching, try to identify the positive, try and look for those things they're really good at and get them even better at those things. After all, you probably picked them for what they're good at, not for what they're not so good at. So if you pick them for what they're good at, coach them and get them even better at those things. So create a positive environment and give your players confidence.